muted. But what's this dumb shit at the beginning of the game where it makes you like
the music growling
around while you're listening? Yeah.
Oh, you just gotta do it. I skipped it actually. I didn't do it.
I didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see your name on there. I saw Broly, Akira, and
I didn't bother with music growling.
but it won't let me not do it. Like I tried to, I hit exit and it just made me click on it again.
Your game's not downloaded yet?
Oh, maybe it's not finished. It did say installing.
Yeah, it's not done yet.
Well, this is a good kid right here. The 29-year-old
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, you'll come to like it. Believe me, you saw yesterday.
No. I just mean this intro thing that it makes you do.
I mean, kinda, yeah. It's better than nothing. I didn't realize it was like even a thing like that, like you could play while it's downloading, because mine downloaded before it was available.
I guess it's a good thing I did it, because you get a trophy for it. I need a platinum again.
There you go. Lucky he'll beat it.
Does it get harder? Or am I going to run out of time? I saw Broly and Akira had... Oh, there's a gold medal for getting a certain amount of miles. I can't wait to turn the music off though, I'm so distracted.
Is this your controller mic that you're using?
Yeah.
Can you turn the mic level down a little bit? Because I hear you pretty good. It's picking up a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Yeah, this is like right in the sound icon. You don't know your PS5 too well yet. Congrats on the PS5 too, man.
No, I didn't get a PS5.
Oh, I thought you did.
Nah, remember I canceled it?
That's right. Yeah, you just found a replacement. So I have to help you find one still? Any idea?
Nah, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
This is literally the only game that I wanted to play on the PS5. So it's not worth getting it if I can just play it on the PS4.
It has really fast load times.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's nice, but we'll see.
Alright, here is the power pack and Romania.
This game would be a little annoying without the fast load times, so yeah, got like the way you have to kind of switch cards and stuff.
Well, I'll see how long it takes. I can't imagine it's that long.
Come on, John.
I don't know.
You got this, buddy. But the Ukrainian not able to make the walk tonight. Instead,
hopefully it's done.
Your thoughts on this matchup for Negu Mediano?
Yeah, well, Negu Mediano and Kennedy and Zenchik, my turn now. They match up perfectly because they're both going to stand and go toe to toe. That's the kind of fight that Kennedy likes, and that is pretty much the only way that this man fights. Yes, he's got a wrestling background. He started at 15 years old, but if you watch his fights, he likes to throw down, plant his feet in the center of the octagon, and just swing bombs and try and knock out his opponent. And Kennedy and Zenchik, he likes to fight the exact same way. This should be a good one, Joe.
It should be phenomenal. Stylistically, it's a perfect matchup. And
Dakota Whitehouse said you're.
Hello, Dakota. I started my stream too.
Backstepping, and he's very, very durable. He has tremendous confidence in his ability to take a shot and fire back. And that, to me, leads me to believe that this is going to be an amazing fight. Because with Kennedy wanting to really get
Dakota, how are you?
Potential on display, and then with Negu Mediano having this style that's just blood and guts face forward, it's going to be outstanding. I'm very, very excited about this one.
Do you have party chat playing through your stream?
Yeah, they'll hear you too. His baby noises. Not so bad. I think you're if you lowered it like the level a little bit, it'd be perfect because it wasn't too bad.
You.
Right now for the intros back inside of the well-dressed Bruce Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is
I'm doing okay too. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I'm watching UFC. About to get started. At the morning, trying to figure things out with the car and everything.
Holding professional record, 9 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 206 pounds. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, by way of in my state, Nigeria. Kennedy, African Sapper.
Okay, plug this in.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner.
Yeah, sort of. We can switch it around. You don't have to.
JWP Texas.
Said JWP.
Said dude.
What's up, dude?
And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Smith.
JWP Texas. Said I've been on past 4 to 5 hours waiting to see you pop up in a daily.
Well, I was about to just now, and I realized I need some
Dakota
more money
White
still.
House. Said I'm having fun with GT7.
Are you going to be on for
Just
another
now
couple
learning
hours
about
here? Because that's
downforce
what I'm
and how to
planning
put it on road cars because I'm a pleb.
What daily do you want to do, JWP? Can we do daily race B? And Dakota says, learning about downforce and how it's on the road. You're not a pleb, Dakota. You watch this channel, so you are highly educated on what I'm doing.
How to utilize that. He's got an outstanding right jab that he turns into a right hook very well. And really hunting for a career best performance tonight.
Measured start from inception, a totally different look in his eyes than early on in his UFC career, where he was a little bit wide-eyed.
He looks coiled. Ready to spring. And with Negobodianu, kind of
JWP Texas.
generally
Said just left the hotel, LOL. I'll be back in a few. JWP Texas.
I did the
Said
same
had
thing,
grab a bite to
JWP.
eat.
I went out and got food as well earlier.
I mean, if we're sitting here,
I had to.
you can see that Zenji looks huge. Imagine you're standing in there with him. You're like, okay, he's going to buy me drinking advantage. The man's absolutely gigantic. You've got to be strategic. You can't just walk forward, plodding your way, walking onto shots. Because if that man hits you, he's got a lot of power. So you've got to pick the times, choose when to explode. And he's no doubt what he's trying to do. Use some more feints. Not seeing many yet. Feints with the shoulders and the hands and things like that. That will get his execute to react.
JWP Texas.
To land big shots.
Said I've been doing daily race B only. I need tunes, bro. I got 064 GT and 911 GT3 plus GT350R and Focus RS.
big gap.
You ran all those cars in daily race B, and which ones were like viable? Because I know the 911 was good.
I mean, I don't know what he weighs now.
I have a 911 that's tuned and ready for race B.
No way.
But I still don't feel too fast in the 911 versus other cars. I was doing okay. It was the fastest, like, with lap times. It was breaking like 39s in the race.
Nice, beautiful left hand. Add numbers for 245. Give me some numbers.
Almost
Right side
39s
flank,
in
don't
the
stay in
race, or
front.
at least once.
He's looking to charge in. Right side flank. Give me 3322. Add some numbers. You're backing straight
See,
up
did
in the
YouTube
zone.
caps you at a
Go to the
12-hour
right.
stream?
Nice, good, Kennedy. Don't go back. Go to the right. Go 5. Go 5,
Wait, so
Kennedy.
you couldn't even do like a...
Go 5.
I did, but it only saved the first 12.
Don't back up, Kennedy. Let's go.
Oh, I mean, like, you can stream this on 4, but you just can't save it and re-upload it.
The VOD won't save, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
One
mean,
jab,
that's...
2 right hand,
that's
3
not
left
bad.
hook, 4 right hook,
Wasn't there a
5.
32? He was asking for a 32.
JWP Texas.
I have no
Said 911 is best, just no tune running 40s.
The right hand is beautiful, and he's been popping that jab out very nice as well. And again, Negomedianu, who is very aggressive normally, just really is a little... Stop! Time! Go right there.
Honestly, JWP, I would have been streaming much earlier in the day if I didn't have any car troubles to worry about.
JWP
I was
Texas.
trying to find a car.
Doing it every time.
Said Ford GT is kinda awesome, just 2 to tuned, and the 350R is fucking loose LMAO.
Seems like there should be a way to cover those fingers. Something to try to or something.
Do you have any recommendations
102
on
minutes to go
cars
on the
I should
round.
buy
Dean
first?
Thomas, what do you
That I
got?
can, like,
You know,
use for a
Kennedy is
while?
doing such a
No,
great
I don't
job
wanna-
of taking away the lead hand of Nikolai. Just by you put, look how he
They're all
uses
the
his
same.
lead hand to take away that hand. So that just reduces
Just not
Nikolai
like
to the left
bonus.
hand, and then that's way in the
Good
back.
enough
And you
to
can see it coming, and he uses his feet to
work
stay out of the
for
way of that thing
multiple
too.
events.
So he's
You get
totally eliminating
an
Nikolai.
M400 car that can go all
You're
the way
absolutely
to
right, Dean, and I do agree with
300
you.
and all the way
What I
up.
would like to see is
There are several, so
gas tank a little bit.
could really make
The
me
output
any of
isn't
them.
there. And last time we went out against Darryl Joe, he was kind of just taking pictures.
Four-wheel drive
standing
cars
there
handle
to
well in the
see,
game because
you know,
it's very
and just
difficult.
allowing his opponent
Do they still
dictate
have
the pace, and it didn't end well.
JWP Texas.
Front kick up the middle as well.
Said, by the way, I've got a new website, Figure G1. It's got every game and fight for free $99.
It's like a concept car.
I think it's a good weapon.
So the good news is now that Mega Mariano is
You can send to JWP. I have a good site right now that I get everything I need, but definitely send me links if you find cool stuff.
Advance forward. The Deeds, but anytime you get a southpaw and an orthodox, you kind of get this weird battle. Battle control, you want it on the outside, so you can land your power jaw. There's a lot of little subtleties going on in terms of technicalities.
Beautiful lead right from Nego Mariano, looking increasingly comfortable as the round goes on.
Now, anything but subtle.
As this kind of
Sold zero any with it.
This is where Nego Mariano shines.
Said free dodge.
Very durable and not the most technically proficient guy, particularly on the outside.
Sergio Dominguez. Said, what's the website?
This guy's gigantic, and now he's like, hold on a minute.
What's up, Sergio?
I can push forward, I can land shots, let's go.
What's up, Seld One with it? How are you doing today? Good to see you again, my man. Haven't seen you since GT Sport, I think. We didn't see you yesterday.
Look at me, okay? Look, you know he's not doing anything. You can't, you're waiting around, you're backing up your...
JWP Texas. Said, can you share your 911 tune by chance?
I mean, I made it
Love to
myself,
pick up
but yeah, I'll
just
share
1
it.
second and get into the 30s.
My tune's not necessarily that good. I just drive like a tryhard, and I'll drive anything. I think it's okay. I think there's 3 races in this, unfortunately. But at least I'll have lots of money to get what I need.
They actually showed some drifting in this intro video.
Yeah, there's some stuff. You'll see.
Do you remember how long this was? I feel like it's been like 10 minutes. It's still going.
Oh, just hang tight. My gloves are gonna need to be replaced soon. Look at that.
Peaches.
Hole in the mug.
Said watch Matchport playing Gran Turismo 7 on YouTube and please like and subscribe.
Who said that?
JWP Texas.
In my
Said
stream
that's all I've
credits.
been doing and tweaking gearing for the corner/shifts.
From there.
Oh, Peaches. Watch Major Sport on GT7. I don't know if that's appropriate behavior, Peaches. You're lucky my mods aren't around. They might not like that you did that. It's okay with me. I can promote it to my 2 friends.
JWP Texas. Said run GR3 for a couple of hours straight in the Ford GT. It's definitely nice as hell, much better than road cars.
I want to do GR3 tonight. I'm going to buy the Ferrari so we can do something. I'll see if I'm still fast with it. After all that work I did. Should mesh with Snipey. Mesh with Snipey tonight.
JWP Texas said, let's race GR3. I'm down when I get back.
Yep, I'll make a lobby. At some point, I will be making a lobby tonight.
Gran Turismo doesn't have like a master.
JWP Texas
A what?
said, Snipey and me aren't getting along.
There's no, like, master
LOL.
volume.
His California ways don't agree with my Texan.
That's so funny, his California ways. What did you say, Seated?
There's no like master volume in-game setting to know.
Oh, there's plenty of them.
I know, but I need to, for like when he goes to sleep, because I have the coming through my gaming monitor and there's no volume on it. So it's like
You can definitely lower the volume of everything. Just lower them all individually, maybe. If you had to. You could go and when you're in the party, you can lower game sound, but then it would raise me up, I guess.
well, I don't have the.
Yeah, you don't have volume controls. I get it. You'll have to do it like the raise sound effects and everything low. I hear him.
Sold zero any with it. Said Agsk.
I wonder, like, why Seldon with the types like this? He's drunk. He's having a good time tonight.
JWP Texas
Oh no!
said, I lost my A+ today and fell down to be SR.
I had to read that twice and I went off the track reading your reply there. Not gonna hurt my championship hopes here. How did you go down to B? Hope I didn't lose a whole lot. Can I come back from this far? Probably not. Not driving like that. Yeah, I might catch him.
JWP Texas said, it's rough out there, especially if you're just messing around in non-OP cars.
Can't believe I just came in fourth in here. I went off on turn one. Reading the chat. Luckily not an FIA race. I mean a sport race where I could lose all my rating points. That's crazy you went down to B, dude. I'm so sad for you. Oh shit, I did not win. I'm just way down on the points. Miyazano.
JWP Texas. Said any word on when we'll get daily race C?
I heard it's gonna be like April or something. It's gonna be a while. Someone did tell me today, I forget when. It wasn't soon. I've got to like wreck Miyazano.
JWP Texas. Said LOL, no track limit penalty on that cut?
Apparently not at all in non-sport mode. Where's Miyazano? Oh, he's behind me. Let me slow him down. Oh, I can't even waste time on him now.
JWP Texas. Said y'all got Whataburger where you're at?
I might have slowed down too much there. I can still see this guy. Giving him something to think about. Off-road.
JWP Texas. Said Grove with the big brain strat.
I'm about to wreck this guy too. I'm about to just wreck them all. Because I'm behind in the championship. So they cannot get points. No points for you. Oh, come here. He's fast. Oh, he's so fast.
Damn, bro, the Northern Isle Circuit experience is going to be hard on this game because it's a Corvette in the 1950s. Thing's going to handle so bad.
Come on, Gallo.
Come on, Gallo.
That was so loud.
That was so loud.
Can you get rid of the
Can you get rid of the echo?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
It's gone wrong. It all went wrong. Mia's not a finish ahead of me. Oh no.
Evil Melon. Said we hear the echo.
The echo's gone now. It was not just an echo, it was like the loudest echo in the world.
Evil
Is what that was.
Said now it is gone.
That's because I muted my mic. Just let me know.
I have to do this again.
I'm like 4 points behind.
Oh, please.
Please.
Seated.
Seated.
What's up?
What are you doing with this
What
echo?
are you doing with this echo?
I was telling you, it went away when I muted my mic. So let me know if it comes back. So I just
Oh.
I can't. I could barely hear you.
I could barely hear you over the car.
But I hear my echo.
But I hear my
like,
echo
blowing
like
my own ears
blowing
out.
my own ears out.
well, I'm about to have to go.
I cannot hear you.
I cannot hear you.
I might pop in the stream.
It was okay before. Now, okay, here we go. Echo's gone. I'm afraid to talk.
JWP Texas. Said LMAO.
Cedar, did your game start downloading? Is it finished, I mean?
Can you hear me?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Well, when I mute my mic is when you don't have an echo. You kept saying there was an echo when
Yeah.
Yeah.
I unmuted it.
There's got to be a way
There's got to be a way to
Is
get
your
rid of that. Is your
doing it?
TV doing it?
It must be the TV in the background. or
You gotta
something, but-
You gotta lower it, maybe.
Well, it's not really much. I'm gonna have to leave anyway, so it's all good. I have to get some of that. So
Word.
You gonna be home tomorrow?
You gonna be home tomorrow?
I'll pop in your stream. I mean, I'm gonna be playing tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk to you.
We'll figure out the echo.
We'll figure
There's
out
a way
the
to
echo.
make
There's
that
a way
go
to
away,
make that go away for sure.
Alright.
Alright, later.
Alright, later. That's gonna like break my wheel. The biggest thug. This game is very unforgiving on the force feedback when I hit things. It really is trying to hurt my wrists. I keep trying to take them out and messing up. It's not working out very well for me driving dirty in campaign mode. I want to keep trying though. Yamanaka's a little far out in front for my liking right now. He will re-enter safely. He's a good guy. Yep, he's gone. That was perfect. Falling him down the order. Feel bad for him. Oh my god, I let him do that to me. He pit maneuvered me. Not so fast, Gallo, not so fast. There's only one good place to do this. Wow, he held that. I'm so impressed with him right now. There we go. That's just me and Gallo, my boy.
Turbo Hulk said, "Let's go groove,
Thank you, Turbo
baby, you
Hulk.
sexy beast, grinning face
That's so
with big
funny,
eyes,
dude.
oncoming fist, flexed biceps."
Dude, good to see you here. Good to see you here. We had some great races last week, man. The clips still need to be worked with. Oh, I better catch him. Damn, that thing's fast. What's up with my car right now? Are you kidding me? That was not just normal braking. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm not doing this again. There's no way I'm doing this again. I'm just gonna cross the line. Miyazano did not win. But I know these two guys were like next in points. Damn.
Turbo Hulk said, "It's 3 a.m. for me. I'm just working here and came to say hello, oncoming fist red
Oh,
heart."
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Turbo Hulk. I'm glad to see that. Yeah, I know it is super late for you already. It's only 9 p.m. here. I've lost. No, I've won the championship. Wow, what a blessing. I can't believe I won off that. A very undeserved victory in this championship, but I want to thank all my viewers. Thank you for helping me. Wow, I wrecked Miyazano that good. He got 1 point. That worked out. That really worked out quite well. Look at that. Most epic finish to the championship possible. Yes, I was. I cheated. I'll take that money. We can afford the Ferrari almost. Almost there. Very close to affording my Ferrari I want. Oh, which one? I never pick left. I'll take that one. That's the best one.
JWP Texas said, "What is it with Houston fast food places? Third time this week. I've got no straw with my drink. The fuck?"
I might have to save that replay. Oh no, I didn't want to watch it. Let's save it. I guess you don't need a straw. They just want you to just sip it. I'm done with Asia. Asia has been complete. We've completed Asia.
JWP Texas said, "Grove need changes oil, LMAO."
What's up, John?
John Stewart said, "Hello."
Hello. Hello, John. Hello, John. So now what do they want me to do? I want to do daily races is what I want to do.
John Stewart said, "Did you get all your license?"
No, I only have the National A. I didn't even bother going further. Dragon Trail, oh my. Here, I'll show you my progression.
John Stewart said, "By the way, the GR3 GTR sounds so good."
This is where we left off yesterday. I need a little more money, so I might as well do these. I need a little more cash. A little bit. I never read any of this. I'm terrible. Oh crap, it's wet. Am I gonna spin?
John Stewart said, "Like it sounds like the real one."
That was a great idea for me to just plant my foot. You really just shouldn't do that.
JWP Texas said, "How many GR3 cars does Ferrari have?" Ford rocking 5 different GR3 cars.
What do you have? The Mustang? What are the other ones? The new GT, the old GT. What are the other ones? There's 2 more? No! Why is there 0 traction there? We're going plenty stuck to the road on the way in, on the way out. These should be 1 and done. Thank you for the money. I think 450 is what I need for the Ferrari GR3, and I just want to buy it. I want it right now. Let me reset my feed for the UFC. UFC feed went down like an hour ago. Let's fix this. Just new stream. Should use JWP's website.
Yeah, they're not wearing
her. She's okay. 你现在怎么样？
OK。
多呼吸，用鼻子呼吸。疼是吧？疼。pain, a lot of pain, a little bit. Okay. Okay.
It's a little pain.
I got the doctor coming in.
They're calling the doctor in.
Oh boy. Translator trying to do her a solid there. Say, a lot of pain. No. A little bit of pain. A little bit. She's okay. She can still fight.
What's the protocol here?
A little bit. It's a fight or not?
It's the same as the male.
5 minutes, right?
No, Mike, I don't think I've seen this before. Have you seen this before?
Okay.
Not that I can remember.
I don't believe I remember seeing a low blow on a woman where the fight was paused.
I know it was unintentional. Okay, so just be careful. Okay.
So Xiaonan uses about 90 seconds of the allotted 5 minutes, and we will resume, thankfully.
Oh, the heaviest car in the world.
Nice side kick.
Yeah.
Beautiful feints.
Showed it with that sideways stance.
That's one of her primary weapons. Normally uses that a lot more. That's the first one tonight.
Nice job by Rodriguez.
Oh, Rodriguez. Flying knee attempt as well.
John Stewart said, gonna go eat, but he'll be on GT7 for a while.
Okay, I'll be here. Not going anywhere tonight. We're watching UFC tonight. Looking forward to it.
It's speedy, breathe. It's speedy. Let's breathe. Okay, put Bryce on the other arm. Mario, tá muito indecisa. A gente perdeu esse round. We lost that round.
JWP Texas said GR3 Mustang and new Ford GT plus 2 old Ford GT cause favorite the white one.
You're right in her face. She misses, you make her fire.
It's a bunch of GTs.
If she can't hit you,
Don't let her
then
off
you
the
go
hook.
ahead.
If she backs up big, get right in her face.
If she backs
Your
up,
energy
you
to do
push
that.
her.
Just walk forward.
If she backs up, just go ahead.
All right, back live in Vegas, ready to go with round 2, but not before we check in with the capable Dean Thomas. Dean, what do you have?
The hand speed of the combinations of Jan are giving Rodriguez a lot of problems.
He's drifting that
she's coming
one.
in with multiple punches, it's knocking Rodriguez out of position to where she can't counter. Her corner wants her to keep her hands up, her elbows in. See, that's what she needs to do. Stay in position and counter right away because she's getting knocked out of position.
I think that was your best work ever right there, Dean Thomas. Thank you very much. Early round
That was a new track. Never been here. This is the Giant Hill.
Snipey McSended. Said dropped by to leave a like, homie. I'm busy tonight, but he'll be back.
Oh no.
Trying on occasion to get the fight to the mat.
When she debuted in the UFC, she said her jiu-jitsu
Okay,
was
Snipey.
essentially all
Come back for
about
the main event,
balance
Snipey. Covington.
50, but striking certainly her forte.
Well, the
Covington
inside
Hospital
Rodriguez's
tonight.
left leg is chewed up.
Fast right hand connects for Jan.
Oh my
He
goodness.
started off with that inside
It's a
look.
really slow corner.
Jan does a great job of measuring the distance. When she backs up, it's just enough to where she can still fire back, and that's what you want to do. Of course, you want to evade shots, but you don't want to go so far back that you're way out of range. Because you want to land, you want to attack, you want to win the fight. And she really does a fantastic job of measuring that.
Yeah, that was an excellent example right there, that combination. Fired it off and then got out of range. Ooh, look at that counter right.
Almost had it.
She's a step ahead of Rodriguez in terms of hand speed and also the sharpness of technique.
The hand speed from both of them is actually very, very impressive. But defensively as well, Jan, because when Rodriguez is swinging those shots, the forearms, the elbows are up to defend, and she fires back perfectly.
Gear up for all the action at UFCstore.com. Support your UFC 272 fighters with all new t-shirt designs. Shop replica
Why am I
championship
losing traction there? I don't get it at all.
UFC 272 event tees and other training essentials as well.
We're already heading straight. Why am I losing traction?
Jan is so well trained. Because when she backs up, she only goes like 1 or 2 steps back and then is immediately circling. So many people, they back themselves up and they hit the fence and then they're sitting ducks, they're trapped. She goes back a little and then circles, left or right. Very nice.
She's also doing a fantastic job of luring Rodriguez into these attacks. She's making Rodriguez lead. Oh, look at this. Takes advantage of the knee and gets her to the ground. Let's see what she can do with this takedown attempts. She's got her back here.
And this is high-level stuff from both ladies. I mean, it's just amazing to see how far women's mixed martial arts has come. I mean, because strategically, tactically, physically, everything they're doing, I mean, this is very, very good stuff. On the feet, the footwork's great, the speed of the hands, wrestling transitions are good, the aggression's there, the conditioning.
Yes. Well, a lot of people felt like this should be in the main card for pay-per-view, that this was such an important fight for this strawweight division. They were kind of surprised, but I think it's a good showcase on ESPN.
Absolutely.
And it's going to see a lot of people.
Nicely defended there by Rodriguez.
JWP Texas. Said Sniper, you still slow?
Well, Rodriguez hasn't dealt with adversity like this in several fights now. She's landing just 27% of her significant strike attempts.
Well, I feel like we're looking at an improved Yan Xiaonan. I think the fight with Carlos Esparza was a wake-up call. It really ignited
What did I do wrong?
competitive drives even further than they were already fantastic before, but she's a better version.
Sniper, you gonna let him say that too? I know you're at work.
Losing that fight actually shocked her because she was kind of probably a little too high on her own ability, and to be handled so easily by Carlos Esparza, as I say, it really shocked her. She's like, wow, hold on a minute, I've still got a lot of work to do. And you can see she's done some of that. She's cleared up some of those shortcomings because she's looking fantastic tonight. And so is Rodriguez.
Yes.
It's a very close fight.
Last training camp for Yan Xiaonan was split between the UFC PIs in Vegas and Shanghai. That provided a challenge during that training camp. Now she's been stateside, largely in preparation. And what a pace being set by both of these women. Xiaonan thought she could weaponize the pace tonight.
Nice knee to the body there by Rodriguez. And good elbow in
What do I need to do?
Very good elbow.
A little faster, please. This corner, maybe.
All right, competitive fight through 2 rounds. A right hand late for Rodriguez.
Watch out.
JWP Texas.
Relax.
Said Krabs will be on later. He's role-playing at medieval times with bunch long hair nerds.
Take this whole round and just recover, okay? She was a little more standing her ground this time. Let's see if we can't get her moving back again. Okay? You can do that. You can do that with footwork.
Medieval times with long-haired nerds. Oh my god, dude. Is this true? Is this what Crab does with his Saturday night? Medieval times? He's role-playing.
Don't faça postura. Okay, then posture yourself. Okay, you gotta be lower when you're on the cage. Okay, let's be champ.
Give me my props, Igor. You don't congratulate me after?
All right, it's right back to the UFC Apex next Saturday for a spectacular light heavyweight
JWP Texas said LMAO. That's what he told me.
Finisher Magomed Ankalaev, UFC Fight Night next Saturday, wall to wall on ESPN Plus.
It could be fun, I guess, if he's really doing that.
JWP Texas said he's living that King Arthur life.
That is the life.
Look at that from both ladies. Went high with that side kick.
He's LARPing. Is that the word for it?
Uriah Faber in the opposing corner wanting Jan to try to back Rodriguez up as she was doing earlier.
He's a LARPer.
Yeah, and that's one of the only things that Jan isn't doing. She's allowing somewhat to Rodriguez control the pace or the forward movement. Yes, and she's using great circular directional movement to turn that around and pivot and be in control. But it is predominantly Rodriguez going forward. So it's a good shout by Uriah there.
Nürburgring.
Nice head movement there by Rodriguez.
2 laps of the full course? Is that what this is? Oh my goodness, I was about to say it.
More effective Rodriguez in this 3rd and final round.
JWP Texas
Seems to have paid off. That's a beautiful
said,
jab
damn,
right there.
we're both level 14, and I haven't done any cafe yet once I got sport.
Dude, I need to make another 4,000, so I'm gonna do license test something else. And then I'll need more to like buy tires and other tracks. It got me.
On the inside
I
leg.
have no German cars. That's crazy.
Very red. They just landed it
Yeah, I'll
there
do these
again.
instead.
You can see it's all chewed up.
Don't forget, top of the hour, we move over to ESPN Plus pay-per-view, Covington Masvidal in a 5-round welterweight grudge match, UFC 272. Can be bought right now, ESPNplus.com/PPV, or by using that QR code.
4,000 away from my car.
I mean, the amount of movement from both of these ladies, they're pretty much in perpetual motion. Very rarely are they stopping and planting their feet. And they'll do it here, they'll exchange, and then they're back on the bike, moving around, using all of that octagon.
Quick inside leg kick for Xiaonan. She continues to circle away from that power right of Rodriguez.
And this is something to take into consideration, Mike.
That is
Women's
insane.
MMA, especially at a very high level, hasn't been around nearly as long as men's MMA.
Let's get to like 500k so I can spend money on soft tires as well.
Incredible how far this
And the brake balance controller.
And they're just going to get better and better.
That'll be all my Ferrari needs for me to go and do some GR3 lobbies.
Numbers razor thin, no overstating the importance of these final 2 minutes in terms of this strawweight division and both of these individuals. Who wants it?
Well, that's essentially what it comes down to, John. You know, it's a very close fight.
This car has 0 brakes.
I don't dare score fights anymore because I get abused on the fight. So I'll just say it's close.
I think you should just keep scoring fights and stay offline.
Exactly.
How do you have it through 2, Mike?
You know what, to be honest, I am going to go there as well. If you don't like it, suck it up. Probably Jan ahead of the first 2. But this 3rd round, I think I'd give to Rodriguez.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, she's definitely been more effective.
Look at that left hook by Jan.
Oh, that was nice.
JWP Texas
Yeah, Rodriguez
Said after this race, can you go look at your 911 too, and let me take screenshot.
First rounds was close. Oh my goodness, what an exchange.
Well, they've all been close. I mean, that's the reality.
That's the problem.
And the problem is as well, is that the hand speed is just so blisteringly fast. It's sometimes hard to determine what actually happened, what landed and what didn't, because they are lightning fast.
And now Jan has opened up a couple of cuts around that right eye of Rodriguez. Under a minute now to go.
Rodriguez was very effective there with the front kick to the body, and I'm kind of surprised she hasn't used that more.
I will get you the 911 tune in just a moment.
Oh, Jan is mocking her. Oh, look at that left hook.
From Jan. Rodriguez is just more dialed in. She's being more aggressive now.
Oh, look at that right hand over the top by Rodriguez.
It's actually a really good female fight right
Her
here.
face is swelling up from that left hook, Mike.
Look at that. Little out of range.
Rodriguez slight edge on the numbers in round 3.
20 seconds left.
Oh, nice slicing knee and outside.
Wow, the physics are different in the
JW,
fly.
Texas. Said I'm jumping back on right now.
As advertised, between 2 of the strawweight division.
Rodriguez scored it on.
Great fight, number 3 and number 4 in the world. We'll need the judges' scorecards. They are yours next on ESPN. Stay close.
You know, the dirt driving is so much better. That was really nice. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I just clicked the wrong one? I did. How many more are there?
The UFC 272
I'm gonna stop on this
are
one.
presented by Modelo. Root for those with a fighting spirit. And in pot pie, proper number 12 Irish whiskey, 1 for all.
Oh, this is nice. This is a new car.
All right, so Marina Rodriguez, 5-1-2 in the UFC coming in. Yan Xiaonan, 6-1.
I like how those boards don't like tell you 100 or 50. They're just like black boards now.
Carla Esparza and Rose Namajunas for the strawweight championship next. But whoever's hand, Michael, is raised here in a matter of moments is going to factor prominently in that equation.
Without question. I mean, these are 2 of the very best in the division. And that was just, I'll say it one more time, what a sensational fight from start to finish. So technical, high output, a lot of aggression from both ladies. And what a way to finish as well. I mean, Rodriguez just going on the hunt. Yan Xiaonan using strategic footwork to get away, but then firing back. I mean, they really left it all out there tonight.
All right, it is now time for the official decision. It's brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Bob McCarthy scores the contest. 29-28, Rodriguez. Derek Cleary has it. 29-28, Anand. And Mike Bell has it. 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Marina!
Congratulations. Hi, I'm here with the winner, Marina Rodriguez. Congratulations on the fight. You had a fantastic 3rd round, and your coach was berating you in between rounds, telling you, you got to get after it in this 3rd round. Do you think that's what earned you the victory?
Com certeza, eu fiz ali um segundo round muito bom, eu dominei bastante. E o terceiro ali foi uma motivação a mais, meu coach me deu ali um grito no ouvido, eu escutei e fui pra cima até o final.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, where I was, because my coaches were there telling me exactly what was going to happen and what was happening.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop!
This was
Stop!
a close fight. Were you nervous at all during the reading of the decision?
Sério, quando vai pra mão do juiz é sempre uma preocupação, mas eu percebi que eu
Do I dare hit this restart button the way my feedback is?
mais confiante, consegui vencer.
I'm not gonna let it bounce. Oh, it's gonna bounce everywhere. It's gonna break my shit.
I had a bad first round. For sure she won that one, but the second and the third, I'm pretty sure that I won it. You know, I was pretty confident, but with the judges, you never know.
Well, this is a very competitive, very high-level fight.
Yeah, thank you guys. Now I know, now you
JWP Texas.
Now everyone knows.
Said just entered race B with the 06-foot GT.
I know better. I for sure. I want to be the new champ.
Well, good luck to you. Congratulations on your victory. Marina Rodriguez, ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
I'm gonna send you something.
That is a huge win for Marina Rodriguez. She has won 4 in a row at 115 pounds. Yan Xiaonan certainly going to be heard from in the future. Tonight, though, goes to Rodriguez.
I think I have enough money now.
Well,
Almost
UFC is proud
enough.
to celebrate all of our female athletes while recognizing
Probably not
International
now.
Women's Day on Tuesday, March 8th. Please visit UFC.com/IWD
Still be broke again.
throughout the month of March to learn more about female UFC athletes. All right, we go to pay-per-view, top of the hour now, though. Our featured prelim of the night, and it is a good one. Locked in and determined to make 2022 the best year of his career, Jalen Turner has found his stride, and he plans on keeping his momentum going against the oncoming Aussie, Jamie Mullarkey. Lightweight prospects on the verge of contention, Jalen Turner and Jamie Mullarkey put their respective win streaks on the line in what promises to be an explosive bout for as long as it lasts. Traveling from Australia to Nevada, Mullarkey's last 2 trips to this fight mecca have resulted in knockout.
Sniper, you ready to see my
Mullarkey
tune?
and
I don't even know what I
Devontae
did to it, but here you go,
Clearly, Las
Sniper.
Vegas has been a home away from home for the 27-year-old, but now, of course, he has to contend with California's streaking Turner, who has finished 3 consecutive wins over Josh Cooley-Bow, Brock Weaver, and Uroš Medic, and increasingly has looked like the real deal. Coming up next, Jalen the Tarantula Turner takes on Jamie Mullarkey.
I'll leave it here for a second, Snipey. I have the wide body modification on this car.
Proudly repping Central Coast, Australia, and Jim's Central Coast MMA and Freestyle MMA. Here is the streaking Jamie Mullarkey. He has finished his last.
You may be able to do better than this tune because without the wide body, it was actually feeling faster. So I'm not so happy with this tune and car right now.
Yeah, you probably heard us in the gym disrupting your workout, being very loud. And he was
There is
telling
more,
me, listen,
right?
Jalen
That's
Turner,
pretty
his
much it.
opponent, is a tremendous kickboxer. Jamie Mullarkey hits very hard and can maybe compete on the feet, but that's not the easiest path to victory. The easiest path to victory, in Ross's mind, in their mind, is to take you
JWP
down.
Texas.
So that's what he's been doing. The entire camp
Said,
worked
got
with
it.
a lot of wrestling.
Thank you, Mike.
Of course, thank you, JWP, for being
A lot
here.
of ground and pound. Ross said, listen, if he connects the way that he's been hitting in training camp on the floor with the ground and pound,
Race starting in 2 minutes. I'll try and jump in it, right?
Generating is absolutely ridiculous. I gotta say, it is a good game plan because I used to train with Jalen Turner on the feet.
Oh, 10
He's
minutes.
sensational.
This is a fight that I've been looking forward to for a while. Once it was announced, this is one of my favorite fights on the card because these are 2 young guys in their 20s that are super talented and have massive potential. I love the way Jamie Mullarkey puts his combinations together. I love the way he closes the distance.
I didn't mean to click that either. Clicking all the wrong thing. Whatever, let's try a lap.
JWP Texas. Said you got 10 minutes.
It's one of the things that makes this fight so interesting to me. Both these guys are supremely talented.
All right, so here is Jalen Turner making a walk for his 7th UFC appearance. Michael, you brought him into Ruka 6 years ago in preparation for Anderson Silva, and now he looks the part of future contender.
I mean, and that might sound crazy because this guy's a lightweight, but that's how good he is. He was my main training partner for the Anderson Silva fight. I'm going to look for a whole rematch. We weren't going power for power, but in terms of skill and technique, I mean, this man is lightning fast, incredible reflexes, and the arsenal of attacks that he has.
I feel like with mine, the way I've tuned it, I need to shift early, but I'm going to go look at the graph in a moment.
Times out, he's submitting people, so he's rounding out his skill set, and now he's starting to feel like he's having the success and the career that he was always destined to. The confidence is growing, and when he puts all that together, Jalen Turner is going to be a very dangerous man.
But he is so big for the lightweight division. I mean, look at the length and size of that man. And very, very physically strong. Used to compete as welterweight, lost to Vicente Luque, dropped down to 155, and just massive amounts of potential here.
Why do I weigh the same as him? You know, that's awful.
Fighting Spirit stats are sponsored by Cerveza Modelo. Turner, ubiquitously regarded as one of the lightweight division's top prospects. We've all wondered aloud how he consistently makes the weight, but that has not been an issue. And there is his opponent, Jamie Malarkey. Now, this fight was initially booked 2 years ago in February of 2020 in Auckland, New Zealand. Malarkey had to pull out due to injury, but the matchmakers liked it as much as Joe Rogan. They put it back together. And tonight, in our featured prelim, it shall be done. All right, this teletape is brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official tire of UFC. Jalen Turner is 26. Jamie Malarkey, 27. Turner has 3 inches in height and 3 inches in reach. All right, now for the introductions, back inside to Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands.
Try one more time before I enter.
At 155
Still 7 minutes.
and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Central Coast, Australia, Jamie Malarkey. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 11 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 116 pounds. Fighting out of Montana, California, Jalen the Tarantula Turner. Before the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb D.
Herb Dean will handle the featured prelim and
Missed
also
Apex.
our welterweight main event.
So I can definitely run this tune. This tune is fine. -2 makes it that much better. On 0 the whole time, it was a little wild.
Jamie Malarkey has never fought anyone as
I
tall
will run
and
this.
long as that man Jalen Turner. But if you know Malarkey, you know he relishes that challenge. This fight clock is brought to you by
Let me
Toyo
do
Tires,
this real quick.
the official tire of UFC. Turner in black, Malarkey in green.
Yeah, we're used to seeing Malarkey large and tall at lightweight, but compared to Jalen Turner,
6'3" as a lightweight. I mean, it is incredible. Now, Jalen does have to be careful because Malarkey has incredible punching power. I mean, look at that 46-second knockout of Karma Worthy. Little left hook, just wobbled in and sat him down. Nice front kick.
Malarkey said he didn't want to rush things tonight, and how about that? Lower left of your screen, Drake has.
How do you transfer them over? I guess they're not just there automatically, huh?
$75,000
hoping it
on
would be.
Jorge Masvidal as a near 3-to-1 underdog.
I mean, that's a big bet.
Drake's a baller.
I'd be nervous if I was Drake. I mean, it's a close fight.
I think he can afford it.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think he'll sleep.
Jamie Malarkey with a beautiful jab there, and he's going to the body, Mike, which I like.
Oh! Huge right hand.
Jalen cracked him, and Malarkey looking for the takedown. He might be hurt, Mike.
Looks like
hurt. Jalen got wobbled there. Malarkey fired back, and Jalen got wobbled.
He's got to be careful, though. Jamie is looking to take him down, and by throwing the knees and exchanging like this and looking for the tie clinch, it's giving him the clinch. Malarkey, I mean, so
yes,
going to use that length, keep him on the
Free Raven.
What's up, Free Raven?
Said what's up, bud.
Hello, bro.
Hard. Oh, look at that beautiful elbow in the clinch by Malarkey.
Good evening. Welcome to the stream.
Off here. Malarkey all over him. In tight, and looking to get that left leg behind the right leg of Jalen Turner. Oh, nice body. Beautiful knee and a front kick behind it.
Amazing combination.
Oh.
Big left kick as well.
Joe Rogan's losing his mind right now.
Oh, good right hand again by Jalen.
Free Raven. Said just getting on.
Relaxed here in these exchanges.
Outstanding takedown defense because Malarkey was in deep there. He had the hips, arms joined together around the butt, but he just threw him off.
We're seeing quite a bit of blood coming out of the nose of Malarkey. Oh, Jalen's cracking him.
He's telling you, this is how good this kid is. He's so composed, he picks his shots, and he knows how good he is, so he has that confidence.
But he looks so relaxed. That's one of the more impressive things about this performance. Oh, he stung him again.
Catches it.
High kick.
He's just taking his time, yeah?
Just stays calm.
You know, Anderson Silva was his hero.
Oh,
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Silver was his hero. He couldn't afford a punch bag. He used to have an old couch standing upright in the garage. He would watch his instructionals and all of his fights and try and replicate Anderson Silva's moves. And you can see the influence.
This is an outstanding fight, and this is one of the reasons why I was looking forward to this. It's one of my favorite fights on the card. And a perfect way to lead into the pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
Nice right hand over the top from Malarkey, not a ton on it.
Jalen's slowing down a little bit here, taking a breather. Oh, nice. 3 shots with the lead hand.
Seems like every time Malarkey lands, Turner is countering with something cleaner and harder.
Oh.
41-27, Jalen Turner.
Fantastic takedown defense by Turner.
Good shot.
Malarkey gets it. Look at this. With less than a minute to go, but in control here at least. Side control. This is big. Very big for Malarkey.
The important thing for Jalen is to stay calm, don't panic, don't make any mistakes. I know down in the rookie training center in Costa Mesa, he's in there all the time working his takedown defense, working his jiu-jitsu and getting back to his feet. And he can't afford to make any mistakes. 30 seconds, round's going to finish soon. Don't leave an arm hanging out. That's one of the problems. Listen, having long limbs is great. But on the ground, if you got a little, full mount, almost.
Right now, Jalen Turner gets to full guard, and Malarkey, more importantly, hasn't been able to do any damage from this position.
Correct.
Got him in the side control, but it's really just about control so far.
Great way to begin our featured prelim. Round 2 coming up.
JWP Texas said I'm only managing 42s with the GT no tune.
I need you to do, okay? You hold. Sucking in. You hold the ball now. So what I need you to do is I need you playing more with your left, bleeding with your right, bringing your feet in, okay? Just mix up the change, okay? Sometimes stay in the punching range, close the distance to the wrestling range, okay? It doesn't matter if you don't get them down on the shots, okay? Yeah. But I need the transition, setting it up. Punching you in, go distance.
Yes, sir.
In for me. Clear those lungs. Let it up. There you go. Alright? Keep it ranging. Just keep it ranging. Keep throwing that jab in his face, alright? Let's go. Kill it, brother. Kill.
All right, back live inside T-Mobile Arena. Round 2, Jamie Malarkey and Jalen Turner. Ross Pearson telling his pupil Malarkey he doesn't even care if he gets the takedown, just wants him to continue to mix it up.
Well, that's it, because that's going to open up the strikes, because Jalen's going to think about the takedowns and maybe try and obsess over that, and then all of a sudden, boom, you come over the top with a right hand or a left hook.
Well, that was a very entertaining first round. If you want to look at damage, you got to go with Jalen. But that takedown counts for something. But Mike, how much?
Not much. It does definitely count. He got it down with a minute left, but he didn't really do any damage. Right. He didn't threaten any submissions. And prior to that, while Jamie definitely landed some shots and got the respect and the attention of Jalen landed way more. He did more damage. Bust up the face, bust up the nose, and it looks like he's picking up right where he left off round 1.
That's the end of the fight. Pay-per-view starts next, guys. If you're watching UFC, get your streams ready.
JWP Texas said good luck this race.
Thank you, you too. I don't want to
really
too bad.
young, promising kid, and Jalen Turner just took it to him.
4 stoppages in a
Come
row.
on,
Pardon me.
Yes. It is now time.
Mr. Man, he messaged me.
Smart move presented by Cricket Wireless. Smile, you're on Cricket.
I mean, this was just sensational. It was that little right hook that sets off everything. Jamie hit the canvas. Jalen knew he was done here. Poured on the pressure. Herb Dean had no choice but to step in. And look at that. Just a little shot. Doesn't wind up. Perfect technique. Right on the jaw. Jamie is as tough as they come. But the human body can only take so much. And that was it. He was done.
This kid's for real.
He messaged me asking me for tips for this. And now we get to race each other.
One of this lightweight division's best prospects, and perhaps he has earned a shot at some of the
JWP Texas.
We're back in 30 seconds after
Said
this.
you're not in my lobby, LOL. Wonder how they split it.
You must have lost so much driver rating, dude. I'm sorry.
Tonight, if you bet just $5, you'll get
I'm so sad.
$200 in free bets, no matter what. $5 on a first round knockout, bam, $200.
I wonder how much I've lost. I definitely lost something yesterday. I did okay. Probably lost like 2,000 to 3,000. I can't freak out.
Said who's commentator.
With our free-to-play pool. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, sign up with the promo code, bet $5 to get $200 in free bets instantly, and make a play with an official sports betting partner of UFC.
What a moment for Jalen Turner tonight. The UFC 272 prelims are presented.
JWP Texas. Said I'm in here with all S drivers.
Tonight. Safe to say he maximized this showcase as he
Free Raven.
disposes of Jamie Malarkey
Said the fight.
to make it official. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 46 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Jalen the Tarantula Turner.
I am here with the winner and one of the most impressive.
Cockpit's like my best view, dude. Look at this.
Jalen Turner. I mean, you take on a guy like Jamie Malarkey, and then one of the more impressive things about this performance was in the middle of the firefight, you were so calm and composed and picking your shots. Yeah, you know, I practiced a lot of inside fighting. I used to be on my thing when I was coming up. You know,
It was not time trial. I went deep.
Wherever the fight goes, I'm good. He took me down, didn't stress it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just grind this out. Next round starts with the feet, so let's do it. Jalen, take a look at the big screen.
Free Raven.
Enjoy your handiwork. This is
Said
a big
cockpit
fight
is way better now.
that you're gonna like watching after it's over. You just beautiful combinations.
Yeah, it's so much better now.
point accuracy, and this brings you to 4 stoppage victories in a row, and puts you as one of the most promising prospects in the lightweight division. You know, I told you guys I'm trying to be a champion one day, so I'm grinding and improving. Always trying to make my way to the top, you know, so Malarkey's on a good win streak, I was too, so we made it do it. And, you know, I just want to keep going forward, keep excelling and doing my best, keep finishing. Well, I'm enjoying watching your progress, and it's an honor calling you fight. Good luck to you, sir. Jalen Turner, ladies and gentlemen. I got 2 shout-outs real quick. Shout-out Skinny Bench, shout-out Marshall Rogan Inu. Appreciate you guys.
Jalen Turner moving on up at 155 pounds with a big win as he interrupts
JWP Texas.
Jamie Malarkey.
Said my race hasn't even started yet, and you are on lap 2 WTF.
No way, I'm already halfway done. That's crazy. Major connection problems on your server. That is crazy.
Back with more on ESPN after this.
JWP Texas. Said just starting.
Welcome back to Las Vegas. I'm Megan O'Leary, Octagon.
Major race delays for you. Rain delay.
Songs and movies, all centered around the power of friendship. Shout out to James Taylor, Rachel and Monica, John and Ted, Blanche and Rose. But what happened when the words and the memories of a nearly decade-long bond begin to break? Well, you get lost locked in a 30-foot octagon to either miss or make. 2011. Oregon State All-American wrestler Colby Covington lands in sunny South Florida and finds his way to American Top Team. He meets a babyface, Jorge Masvidal, and the two become fast friends. Traveling down the road and back again, Colby makes his pro MMA debut in 2012, with Jorge breaking into the UFC about a year later. For the next 8 trips around the sun, the two would remain close pals and confidants while amassing a combined UFC record of 20-7. The future looked bright. But by the end of the decade, friends became enemies. And according to American Top Team owner Dan Lambert, their relationship became, quote, toxic. Both were asked to leave the gym. And although Masvidal quickly returned, Colby took up shop 50 miles south on I-95 in Miami, Florida. The party was indeed over. So tonight, gifts will be exchanged, and after the dust settles, what will that card attached say? Well, I guess we're all gonna find out together. But with all the love and respect to the great Betty White, at least for 25 minutes or less, we know what it won't say. Thank you for being a friend. It's pretty crazy to see so many photos and videos of these two hugging and building one another up. And now this week, they were talking about the most brutal ways to root one another inside the octagon. Throughout this fight week, they both have had full security teams and they've been kept separated at all times just to make sure that nothing goes awry. But yesterday, after they had their final face-off,
that's the most pace I could have got, I think. Extremely good.
And they were both incredibly calm and confident. You can see that their competitor switch has been turned on, and they're leaving emotion behind us. They're focused solely on that task at hand, which is victory and revenge for a broken friendship. But all week long, both have made it clear that neither of them wants peace after that final horn. If we take them at their word, that means there will be no hugs or handshakes. Michael, bygones will not be bygones tonight.
No, they will not. And hands will be thrown with ill intentions. Of course, that is the main event here in UFC 272. Megan, thank you so much. Here's a look at the card we were about to see on ESPN Plus pay-per-view, and it starts with a couple of big heavies. Sergey Spivak, Greg Hardy, both coming in off losses. They desperately
did do a 39 in the
try
race
to get
that time,
into
for
the
sure.
top 15 of those rankings. Let's go through some predictions here. Joe, start with you. The heavyweights, open it up. Who you like, Spivak or Hardy?
Greg Hardy by knockout, and if I'm wrong, Greg Hardy's going
That's
to
my
lose
best
by
total
knockout.
time
What I'm
by
trying to
far,
say
and I
is
made
we
a
are
mistake.
not going to the scorecards.
Oh, I
It's like 5
absolutely
seconds
agree with
faster
that.
than my
I'm
best
going to go
one.
with Spivak. I think that he's going to. I think the story's written on Hardy right now.
Oh, Greg Hardy's back after
withstand
getting
the
knocked
first part
out.
of the fight, get him a little bit tired, get him out of there.
But then Hardy lost his last fight. I mentioned knockout by Tai Tuivasa, who is on a roll right now in the heavyweight division. Let's go now to the welterweight division. Kevin Holland taking on Alex Oliveira.
Kevin Holland, and look, lot on this. The loser of this contest may be making their last walk to the octagon. I don't think that's going to be Holland, not tonight.
Listen, I totally agree with Shell. I think Kevin Holland's just all around the better fighter. I think the move down to welterweight's going to help him out a lot. He's going to be a little bit more physically imposing, I think, at welterweight.
Yeah, going down to welterweight, facing the guy who's got 21 fights in the UFC. A nice challenge for Holland. Featherweight, now we have Edson Barboza, Bryce Mitchell.
I'm taking Bryce Mitchell, but this one has me a little bit nervous. Look,
Really?
nobody can kick like Edson Barboza. Nobody can scramble like Barboza. But Mitchell has raised
That's
to
an
every
awesome
single
fight, that fight
occasion.
coming
I
up.
think he can do it
Mitchell,
again tonight.
Huge
Yeah,
opportunity.
There's not very many
for
times
Bryce
I
Mitchell.
remember choosing.
Who would have thought that
or
dude would be
picking
fighting
against
Edson Barboza?
But Bryce
He was
Mitchell's
not
the
a
real
fighter.
deal. He's got a fantastic ground game, and he has a mentality.
Anyone got bets on
and an
fights
approach
tonight?
and
Not
a fight
me.
that I think is gonna give Edson Barboza
Until I get my
problems,
car
so I'm going
situation
with
sorted, I
Bryce
can't
Mitchell.
spare a dollar
Mitchell
for anything.
14-1 overall in his professional career, 5-0 since
If you
he
haven't
joined
seen, I got a
the
car
UFC.
series
Let's go to the
on
co-main
YouTube.
event now. Rafael
I don't just do
Dos Anjos taking
GT,
on
I make bad
Renato
decisions with
Moicano,
cars and
who
money,
came in on
and I
short
put it on
notice. We're
YouTube.
gonna have this fight at 160 pounds catch weight, obviously because of the short notice for Moicano. Who do you like?
RDA is going to have to survive the first round. Look, there's going to be 90 seconds of hell coming at him early in this fight, but I think that RDA is more prepared for 5 rounds. I like RDA. Don't call it an upset. Call it a comeback.
Listen, I still believe in RDA. I still think he's one of the best fighters in the entire UFC. I think he gets it done.
All right, well, let's go to the main event. We've been talking about this fight for a while. Masvidal, Covington, they don't like each other, but you like who to win?
Colby Covington, I like him in every single round. Look, this is going to be a hard fight. I just don't think it's going to be a close fight. The judges are going to get called in after a long evening, and Colby Covington is going to get his hand raised.
I really believe that Masvidal has what it takes to win this fight. I think that his takedown defense is going to hold up more often than not. I think he's going to get back to his feet. I think he's going to land hard shots and get Colby Covington out of there.
And it would be a big win because he is a huge underdog in this fight to Colby Covington. We've got the wrestler, we've got the striker, and we got two dudes who do not get along. That makes for a tremendous fight. Main event here at UFC 272. We will see you over on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. We're kicking it in Vegas. Let's roll.
Colby came on over to American Top Team, and I was his recruiting class.
He wanted to be
Free Raven.
He wanted to be brothers. And
Said just open sport mode.
Covington said it's...
Oh, you did? Congratulations. You got it done. So the next race is in 8 minutes.
Because I always answered the call when he wanted to go.
I can go set a much faster time. I might be able to get top 10 right now. If I get 30, no, barely.
The guys at American Top Team have developed this man into a legitimate title threat. As soon as I won the interim title, that's when Jorge got jealous.
He wasn't truly happy for me and my success. I'm doing
Let's see
better
this.
in life, and he's just a jealous little.
What you say? This dude needs to slow down, man, because he knows better than most of the I am.
The guy's the definition of a journey.
Sorry, you suck. You're not the best fighter in the world.
This dude ripped off my coach. When that happened, he died to me.
Nobody told me about this.
There might be an uproar on ATT. Colby has been thrown out of the gym.
That dude was never part of the team. It's like he didn't even exist.
I made that gym. I came here to make every fighter better in that
It's the passenger camera.
Guess what? I'm not your teammate, George. Now I'm just your dad. Street Jewish.
This game is beautiful.
Unfinished business. I'm coming.
Free Raven. Said who's all commentating that fight. JWP
It's
Texas.
Joe Rogan. That's all you need to know.
Said
John
just
Anik.
finished second in the Ford. JWP Texas. Said down way behind you, LOL.
Way behind me, dude. Your race took way too long for some reason. He's got counter steer assist on. If you look at the assists on the bottom, Windfire noted. Bottom right, guys. You can see right around where my cursor is. See that red and white blinking thing? It's counter steer assist.
Free Raven.
Let's see where he breaks.
Said thought I heard MC Breaker.
No. 83 mile an hour. He was shifted at.
Except maybe the one warrior who wants
This
it
shit is
all.
much shorter
The
than
former
mine.
champion answers the call to take the bull by the horns and to teach a few lessons, namely that there are levels to this game and only one can stay on top.
Rafael dos Anjos! He's done it!
Plus, a Brazilian featherweight icon who has a flair for dramatic finishes and highlight reel knockouts.
83 mile an hour and then
Wants to mix it up with a new guard. In this case, an undefeated submission
JWP
by the
Texas.
name of Thug Nasty.
Said LOL 9Z. I bet on them sometimes on CS. Didn't realize they play GT.
They must be just be trying to get into it now.
It's time to end this once and for all. The grudge match of all grudge matches.
It's like miles out of bounds.
It's time to open the floodgates and let the bad blood overflow.
This isn't going to be
83 105. Yo, stream, wake up. Wake up, stream. Thank you, Fight Stream.
To stand across the cage from this guy and break his face for the whole world to see.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's UFC 272, Covington versus Masvidal, and it starts.
I gotta get water in a second, but we'll
Right
try and
now.
adjust my gears to what he's got. Why are these in KPs?
Free
Come on,
Raven.
man.
Said, our preliminary fight's over.
Yeah, main card right now.
Laser_YT. Said, yo. JWP Texas.
What's up, Blake? Baser. Baser
Said I
YT,
put
what's
plenty
going
of
on?
money on
Hello,
LDLC
Baser.
or TX3.
Baser, nice to meet you. 83 kph to miles per hour is 51. Oh, that's the wrong conversion. It's 83 miles per hour. 133. Okay, so we got to bring it down. 133, and then it was 105. 68.
His career has produced some recent highlights and moments that will withstand the test of time. But it can be said there is no win he would like to have as much as the one he can secure tonight against a man.
That's probably it right there.
He has so much disregard. Live from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. This is UFC 272.
JWP Texas. Said you entertain next race?
Yeah, we're gonna do that for sure. I just want more water. I'm thirsty. Drink it all.
JWP Texas. Said, I may run the GTR or GT350R.
Word.
This one certainly got some heat on it now, doesn't it? Candidly, many of us in the fight game have had a hard time finding a comp. A matchup previously in UFC history
What fight is
that
this?
has as much animosity on it on both sides. Covington, Masvidal. No UFC belt on the line, but of course, as they say, to the victor go the all-important spoils, and in this case, in the form
The water
of
so
bragging
bad.
rights
As
for
soon as I
life.
finish slapping, I'm
With
going
that,
for
what
it.
an honor to be joined by my broadcast partners, Joe Rogan, the UFC Hall of Famer Michael Bisping. Hi guys, nothing going on tonight at all? Wow.
My goodness, what an exciting night, and what an important fight. This fight is so exciting because of the fact these guys hate each other, but to me, that's just a part of it. What's really important is the implications for the welterweight division. It feels like Colby Covington is in a grudge match every single fight he's in. So this is almost like not even surprising to be here for this.
But it's two of the biggest stars in the welterweight.
JWP Texas.
Skilled as well. They used to
Said
be best
rear-wheel
friends.
drive
Now they
is
are
sorta
mortal
difficult.
enemies. And trust me, they're not coming here to win a contest. They are coming to absolutely destroy one another.
I guess you can't do that, what I did there.
Of blood, and I cannot wait for it.
We know and we're thrilled to have you with us, and let us dive right into the main event as we get to the fight odds. They are brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app today. This price that's held pretty firm all week, as you see there. Colby
I
Covington
should have left my gears as they were.
3-1 as the favorite. Your thoughts on that?
That seems to be the consensus belief that Colby has an advantage because of his wrestling.
I feel like I have very low
and
grip
the success
for
that
these
he's
games
had
now.
against elite level competition like Tyron Woodley in his previous fights and Robbie Lawler, and then the two very good fights that he had with Kamaru Usman. But
Much better for this corner, though. That corner is much better.
I mean, we know that.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, on paper, you understand why Colby is a 3-1 favorite. The better competition, the better cardio, the better wrestling. But as you say, Jorge Masvidal, at any time, he can knock people out. He owns the fastest knockout in UFC history. Put Darren Till to sleep. Why
Claudia
the fuck
Shinta.
Nate Diaz? Do not count this man out.
Said
This
Boxing
man
Glove
will not rest.
SRVTORTSLNDE7US Boxing Glove. Claudia Shinta. Said Boxing Glove SRV2SPORTSLNDE7US
Mods, can you take care of Claudia for me? Take care of her.
In the sport, and
Be right
what
back,
most
Mom.
experts believe is if Kamaru Usman didn't exist, he would be the welterweight champion of the world. The man has unbelievable, relentless pace that he puts on these fighters, and never gets tired and seems to relish these type of like emotional grudge matches. The trash talk is so intensely personal, but he is talented.
He's absolutely talented, but so is Jorge Masvidal, and he is experienced. This man has had over 50 professional fights, fighting some of the biggest names in the absolute world. Now, the plan is for him to keep the fight on the feet. He is the slickest striker, but the challenge is, can he do that? I think for a lot of the time, he can. He's got excellent scrambles, he's got good jiu-jitsu, and he also has a great gas tank. But as I said before, the striking area and just the nastiness that this man possesses. He's a natural fighter, and he loves to do exactly that. Knock people out and put them to sleep.
Well, the UFC, Joe, had to make sure that these guys did not fight before the fight. They kept them at an arm's length all week.
They did, and they had to. This is real. I mean, the animosity these guys have is intensely personal. Some of the things that Colby has said about Jorge's family and his ex-wife, I mean, they're horrific things. But that's what Colby does. He gets into your emotions.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, certain things are off the table. I'd say people's children and ex-wives are off the table. But to Colby, he does not care. And for Masvidal, he's using that as fuel. I mean, it's already intense, but now that intensity level has gone sky high. Listen, this is going to deliver. They hate one another, and that is not an exaggeration.
No, that's the only verb to use. All right, we got to get to the co-main event here. That'll be the former lightweight champion, Rafael dos Anjos, a -170 betting favorite here against the short notice replacement, Renato Moicano. We are scheduled for 5 rounds in the co-main event. And Michael, your former teammate RDA, he is at the height of motivation coming in here this week.
Hey, if you want to talk about a real fighter, look no further than Rafael dos Anjos, former lightweight champion, went up to welterweight, fought the very best, fought Colby, fought Leon Edwards, fought Kamaru Usman. The man has no quit. He will take on all comers. Very well rounded, hard-hitting boxing, well in jiu-jitsu, and tons of experience. But more importantly, this man's a real fighter. Let me tell you, I have sparred with him many, many times. There is no quitting, there is no backing down in this man. He absolutely has to be respected.
I know Renato Moicano respects him, but I also know that he believes this is a massive opportunity for him to shine and for him to move up the ladder. Renato Moicano
Baser_YT.
was the first man to hand count.
Said got myself a steering wheel. Going to learn how to drive manual should be fun learning how to do it.
He's really talented. He's got fantastic striking and ever-improving jiu-jitsu game as well. He can do it all, and he has a chance tonight to really...
You got a steering wheel. Cool, dude.
His team was very encouraged with the weight cut and the ensuing recovery.
Congratulations.
We'll see if he can string the upset later tonight. All right, before we get going with the main card openers and parlay options, for those of
Which
you
one did you get?
Let
Let me see. I can't read the whole message.
parlay the 3 favorites in the big fights of the night. A $100 3-leg parlay on Covington, Dos Anjos, and Bryce.
No, I'm glad I looked at Faku's gears. Like, I just noticed where he was shifting. It's all I needed to gain a lot of pace. Oh, learning manual is easy. You'll love that. Once you get really accustomed to it, it's a beautiful thing to drive manual.
$2,000. You can also mix and match a lot of different ways, of course, to attack the board tonight. But get in there now because UFC 272 is about to get underway. The rules of the Octagon are brought to you by Ambulance, the explosive thriller from director Michael Bay. Starring
That Canadian has the time trial line where he goes super wide, barely keeps it in bounds.
April 8th. 3 judges score the fight. The bout duration is 3 5-minute rounds, but for championship fights and all UFC main events, we go 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must scoring system is in effect. The round winner gets 10 points. His or her opponent 9.
JWP Texas.
Scoring is based on effective striking.
Said I was racing while you watched his replay. What did you do different?
Used is effective aggression, and if it's still even, the final criteria to be considered is octagon control.
I can't tell the difference between my waking knife.
I copied his gears, JWP. I noticed where he was shifting from 3rd and 4th gear, and I matched my 3rd and 4th gear to be the same places where I shift. And my car's much faster in the slow speed. And more stable.
UFC 272, Covington versus Masvidal is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers making their first $5 bet earn $200 instantly. Download the
Baser_YT.
and use code UFC.
Said only a cheap quarry wall wheel to start off with, not got money to buy a Logitech yet.
Logitech isn't even nice. Don't get Logitech. As someone who owns a Logitech, don't get one.
Every pay-per-view for a year and a share of $20,000. By Ambulance, the explosive new thriller from director Michael Bay, starring
JWP Texas. Said, I need to recopy you. Haha, grinning face with smiling eyes.
And by Icon Meals, fueling the competitor in you. Get 40% off your first order today at iconmeals.com/UFC.
Yeah, you do need to recopy me. You do. Go back in the stream, and I did it like not long ago.
Thank you all for joining us on pay-per-view tonight, and with that, ready to go with the main card. 12 wins over some of the division's best, and Sergey Spivak confident about his future, and he is eager to add another high-profile name to his resume here as he draws the principal, Greg Hardy. Well, there are few guarantees in pro sports today, but fight fans and pundits seem unified in their belief that heavyweight prospects Greg Hardy and Sergey Spivak will approach this matchup with urgency tonight. And there's a great chance we see a finish on one side over the other.
Ну, потому что дерутся два больших парня. В тяжелом весе мы все знаем, что один удар может изменить все.
My goal tonight, man, is just win in dramatic fashion, come with the heat, and never let up.
A relative newcomer to the sport when he made his UFC debut in 2019. Former NFL sackmaster Greg Hardy has paid his dues with the spotlight shining at its brightest. And as he approaches his 10th UFC fight tonight, he feels the time has got to be now for a run at the heavyweight elite.
Tonight a win is not enough. We need to do it in dramatic fashion. It needs to be beautiful, a compilation of wonderful striking.
One of Moldova's brightest hopes to eventually earn a UFC title, Sergey Spivak has shown flashes of brilliance in his UFC wins over Tai Tuivasa, Jared Vanderaa, and Alexei Oleinik. And that work has served to earn him a shot on the UFC 272 main card against another high-profile opponent.
Этот бой будет превосходным, потому как я готовился очень долго и я надеюсь показать свою лучшую форму.
Baser_YT said I'm looking at your gear shift to get my idea when and how to shift gears.
Well, he has a puncher's chance at anyone on planet Earth. And, you know, in the fight with Tai Tuivasa last fight, he had Tai hurt. But then, as he tried to close the show, Tai took him out. Look, I'm impressed with what he's been able to do in a very short period of time. The most impressive thing to me was the loss to Alexander Volkov. Volkov was a champion in other organizations and is an elite, tall, very difficult guy to fight. Took that fight on short notice and had an admirable account of himself. And is really learning the game.
This is trash.
Tonight's fighter descriptions are brought to you by the new Manscaped deodorant. See the new Manscaped deodorant at manscaped.com. Now, Michael Bisping, Greg Hardy has had some shining moments in the UFC. Cardio has abandoned him at times. Feels like he's nipped out of the bubble.
Yeah, listen, he's improving all the time. And more importantly, he's improving on the job. I mean, that's not an easy thing. With his notoriety, the level of fame, the athletic ability that he has, he's always going to be thrown into the deep end. You know, but he's done okay. He's had some mixed results. As you said, Joe, he has a puncher's chance against anybody. The power that he possesses is absolutely frightening. One thing that's also
it encourages me that I think I was the fastest car. I feel so stable. You guys can all have my tune for this 911 if you want. It feels fantastic. It feels real good. I bet I could take it further and make it even better, but we're in a good spot. If I'm really precise, I can get very aggressive now. Really, never really coming all the way off the throttle is a good idea. Yeah, Baser, pretty much most of the time you want to find where the car's fastest shift point is, the max power shift point, the max torque shift point. Those are two different spots, but you want to kind of find the max power more than anything.
Said, I can't believe we just lost to Bauer, LMAO.
I don't know who Bauer is, and I was going to catch him, but he kind of did me dirty. In a way, I don't even remember what happened, to be honest. Yeah, he put me in the wall, actually, if you think about it. He made contact, right? Did he or did he not make contact? He should have got a penalty for it. Still whatever, though. I didn't lose too much DR finishing second, I'll tell you that.
Said he's like one of the dirtiest drivers in GTS.
Oh, really? Well, next race he won't be able to stop me. Because that was my first race with the new tune. And I think if I go set a qualifying time, I can get in front of at least him. I know yours is going to be tough to beat.
Step on the gas and go crazy. When he was hitting the bag, he was just absolutely ferocious. So he said, if going into round 3, if this is a
Baser_YT said what the number what flash and red meant to me.
Well, he's a very talented grappler, and if there's any
that's the suggested gear, but you really don't need to worry too much about that, to be honest. Suggested gear is only a suggestion, and it's not usually correct.
To weather the storm, as you said, Mike, and get this fight to the ground. He's got a lot of experience.
The question is, can
Kevin
Greg Hardy
DDR.
catch him before he can
Said
utilize
big
that
balls.
experience?
Spivak has really invested in himself, spent some time at AK.
I'm pumped that this fight's about to start right as this ends. And now I can kind of watch a little bit of this Greg Hardy and Sergey Spivak fight. Never heard of this guy, actually. It's pretty rare for me.
You see Hardy taking advantage of that 1 pound allowance. Spivak not so much. 2.5 inch reach advantage for the American Greg Hardy. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
Let's do a time.
From the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas for UFC 272, Covington versus Masvidal. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC.
We'll do a time after round 1.
Heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of
Fighting! We are
Holding a
live!
professional record, 7 wins, 4 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 266 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Greg, Prince of War, Hardy! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a combat sambo fighter, holding a professional record, 13 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 243 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Chisinau, Republic of Moldova, Sergey Kolarberg.
I gotta crack the 37. That's the goal here. I think we can do it.
And when the action begins, our
The tune's good. Just gotta drive it really, really hard. Go fast everywhere. I haven't done that just yet. That race was pretty close to doing it. My turn 1 is really not consistent. And my tunnel corner got consistent throughout that race. The mountain corner is probably the hardest one.
Octagon side as well.
The hairpin is just a matter of breaking in time.
With us for UFC 272.
I think it'll be easy. I like this track a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the new Deep Forest more than the old one. Quite a bit more now. I love the high-speed flowiness of the old one, but this one's really cool. It's very well made track.
Away from Hardy. I mean, you can hear that thud. I mean, it kind of wobbled the entire cage.
Look at the size of those legs. I mean, he's an enormous man. As you said, Mike.
How much time left to match
showed
him?
up at Fight Week, and he's probably every bit of that right now.
100%. I would like to see him trim a little of the excess, you know, to help his athletic ability and to eradicate the weight cut. The longer this fight goes, it's going to tip into Spivak's favor because he's going to get tired.
He just clipped him with an inside low kick as well. Uh-oh, Spivak goes for the single. Looking for the hip toss. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful by Spivak. And this is what we said. This is where he excels, and this is where Hardy has a deficit.
Not at all what Hardy was looking for, getting taken down 50 seconds into this one.
He's already in a position to secure a head and arm choke.
Baser_YT.
Oh, Baser.
Thanks for following.
Baser, my man, with the sub. Baser, you are a welcome member of the Grove Street community. Thank you for doing that. That is a big step in the right direction for this channel. Because we have to hit 1,000. The first 1,000 people should get some special treatment. The first 1,000 subs should get, like, a giveaway of some sort. Some merch. I don't know. A giant hug. Give away something that I can give. What can I give back to the community that helps me? This is actually an interesting. Oh my god. He's tossing this guy around. This is my gears that I updated for JWP. He wants these. JWP needs my gears.
And for Greg, he has got to stay composed.
They're pretty good.
Panic, because whilst it doesn't look good, it's not.
Oh, look at this. This is not good. This could be it right here. I think this is it. Mark Carter's taking a very good look at it. That's it.
JWP Texas. Said go to your gearing.
I mean, ate a couple leg kicks, but then dominance.
JWP Texas.
Very,
said thank you, good sir.
You know, Hardy has had a Well, Hardy just, it seems like he's confused as to what happened. He might have got taken out.
I think so, but as you say, he's looking around, he's kind of contesting what happened.
Yeah,
He's no contesting now.
Right, there's no contest. I think he popped up and he was unsure of what exactly took place. He might have got knocked unconscious.
All right, let's look at it. Tonight's fight replay is brought to you by Sweet Sweat.
What is Sweet Sweat?
Very, very impressive by Sergey. Here we see he gets the single, loses that, goes for the
That was a
hip
quick
toss,
fight.
steps the leg across, and boom, slams him right down into side control, and then continued to progress and transition, and then Hardy gets back up to his feet, got him back down to the ground again, but this is the beginning of the end. He uses that half Nelson there, gets him to the full mount position, and just starts hitting him with hammers. Boom, 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 drops him down on him. Mark Goddard has seen enough. Easy victory for Sergey Spivak.
Didn't appear that he actually went unconscious, although I agree with Joe, he was definitely confused at the outcome of the fight being stopped. I mean, listen, Sergey Spivak, he's had some ups and downs, but look at what he's capable of on the night. Because that's not an easy thing to do, but it just shows technique is so important. Strength-wise, there's no competition. That's all Greg Hardy, but the experience and the technique that Sergey Spivak has was just far too much.
All right, the official decision is presented by Bandai Namco's Elden Ring.
I like my other line a lot better.
Hidetaka Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin, available now on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Here now, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 16 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Sergey Spivak.
I'm here with the winner, Sergey Spivak. First of all, Sergey, congratulations on a big victory over a very big man and Greg Hardy. Was the game plan right away to take this fight to the ground?
Thank you very much. I feel amazing. And I know Greg Hardy is very big opponent. He has knockout power. But I'm ready for this. I prepared 6 months for this fight.
So was the strategy to get him to the ground and submit him?
The first round, I need to move.
I wanted to catch him on a mistake. That was the strategy for the first round.
Well, you certainly did. Take a look at the big screen. This is the beginning of the end. You wound up getting him down. You assumed the mount position, and then from there it was all you.
Ты увалил его на полотно, после этого стал над ним, и после этого уже после панча уже ему не было куда одеваться.
Да, я знал об этом. Как получилась возможность захватить захват со спины, я это планировал. Я думал, чтобы его не отпускать, мне нельзя было его отпускать. Я должен был завершить до конца. Я знал, что он устанет.
I planned to get his back. Once I got his back, there was no way I was going to let him go. I was going to keep punching him because I knew he was going to get tired.
Well, Sergey, this puts you in a great position in the heavyweight division. Give us your thoughts on what level opponent, or if anyone, you would like to fight next.
Хорошие позиции теперь в heavyweight division. Что ты хочешь дальше делать? Какой оппонент? С кем ты хочешь сражаться следующим?
Every time I say, I don't choose opponents. UFC give me, I fight, no problem.
All right, well, congratulations to you, sir.
Yes, I want to see. I understand everything, but I need bonus. I need bonus. Very fast win.
Sergey Spivak, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, only man to beat Spivak in his last 5, one Tom Aspinall.
Hey.
So, big things potentially for Spivak the rest of the way in 2022. Celebs are out tonight. 5-time Grammy Award winner Shania Twain is in the building. Mark Davis, Raiders owner, alongside former UFC bantamweight champ Cody No Love Garbrandt is in the building. As is actor Jai Courtney. He's been in here early, enjoying the prelims. And Zach Brown alongside the UFC legend Donald Cowboy Cerrone. All right, now a look at what is coming up, brought to you by Vikings Valhalla, the epic new action series, streaming now on Netflix. So next Saturday, UFC Fight Night, Santos versus Ankalaev from the UFC Apex here in Vegas. Main card, 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. March 19th, the Octagon hits London for the heavyweights, Volkov and the aforementioned Aspinall. Wall-to-wall coverage begins on ESPN+ at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And then 1 week later, another heavyweight headliner, Columbus, Ohio, for the first time in a long time. It is UFC Fight Night, Blades versus Dawkins. That show is on ESPN, Andy Plus. And on Saturday, April 9th, UFC 273, Volkanovski versus the Korean Zombie. 2 title fights from Jacksonville, Florida, and yours live on pay-per-view. DraftKings Sportsbook is the official
He's in a
sports betting partner
370Z.
of UFC.
Michael Valencius. Why?
Ready for the big fight? Because tonight, if you bet just $5, you'll get $200 in free bets instantly, no matter what. $5 on a first round knockout? Bam! $200. How about 5 on a win by submission? Pow! $200. No matter what. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, sign up with the promo code, bet $5 and get $200 in free bets instantly, and make a play with an official sports betting partner of the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, there have been so many great UFC champions over the years, but only a select few will find themselves immortalized forever. And for the richly deserving individual who will headline UFC's Hall of Fame class of 2022, this distinction was an eventuality.
I grew up in mountain, you know, like I'm coming from nowhere. Like people name who this guy with headgear, like nobody understand what it is, like.
Well, Kenny, just as he did at the weigh-in, Khabib Nurmagomedov is really attached to that wig. I don't know if that's a wig or a hat. I don't know.
He got inside the cage, he's mentioning everybody is 29 years old.
Khabib Nurmagomedov is the one.
This guy world champion, like everybody talk about him. Where he from? Dagestan. He wrestling all his life with years, you know, like this guy is crazy, you know.
The standard
Snipey McSendon said, is RDA next?
I think so.
Even in UFC, I'm gonna show best performance.
Nakano could win that fight, I think. Nakano's a mature fighter now. He should be able to win that fight.
Becomes one of the greatest lightweights in the world.
RDA is like one of the goats of Brazilian MMA, though.
Here is the undisputed
So he won't be beaten easily.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, win or lose tonight. Never be able to have a conversation about the all-time greats in MMA without coming across the name Khabib.
Oh, beautiful takedown by Nurmagomedov. He gets the back.
Wow.
Oh, he's going triangle here. Oh, triangle choke by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he's tapping.
Looks like he tapped. Khabib Nurmagomedov. Oh. The Eagle rises again. 29-0.
Today, I want to say it was my last fight. Undisputed UFC lightweight champion, 13-0. Alhamdulillah. Today is my last fight here in the UFC.
The reality is there is only one Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there may never be another one. Retired, 29-0, undefeated, undisputed, and it's arguable that he never even lost a round inside the UFC. For all those reasons and many, many more, without a shadow of a doubt, Khabib Nurmagomedov should be in the UFC Hall of Fame.
We congratulate the newly minted UFC Hall of Famer, 29-0, the legendary Khabib Nurmagomedov, enjoying the moment with those closest to him, his manager Ali Abdelaziz and Bob Makhachev, Kamaru Usman, and of course UFC President Dana White.
Such a spectacular talent, the likes of which we really have never seen before. No one has ever been able to rise through the ranks without even having a lost
He messed
round
up.
or a bad moment or a scary fight. I mean, Khabib just dominated it, and to put it in his words,
We'll see if this guy really is a dirty driver. He probably will be dirty with me. Dirty drivers tend to be nice to me, so I'll trust him for now. We'll find out soon. I'm ready.
And the reality is that the longer his career went, the better he got. I mean, look at when he retired. He went out there and absolutely dominated Justin Gage. Tapped him out with a
I like his line. I took the wide line.
He didn't want to take the armbar and damage him in front of his father, so he choked him out with there'd be no injury. I mean, that is kind of insulting to Justin Gage, but that's how good this man is. To retire on top. We've never seen that before. As you said, never lost a round. 29-0, undefeated, undisputed. I mean, the man is a legend. And now look at what he's doing with all the other people from Pakistan and that part of the world. He's really nurturing that culture, bringing in a lot of fighters. It's just incredible. He gave so much and still continues to give to this day.
And it's very rare, especially in this sport, to be able to not only go out on top, but to go out without anything resembling regression. He went out the best form of himself, 29-0.
Better than he was when he retired.
Yeah.
Saw continual progress. The man was so dedicated and so focused, just an elite amongst elites.
We congratulate the headliner for the 2022 induction class, Khabib Nurmagomedov. And you can enter for your chance to win an epic UFC Dream Week at International Fight Week 2022. Win a one-of-a-kind VIP experience to Vegas with exclusive access all week long. Scan that there QR code to enter, or go to UFCFightWeek.com.
Oh, we're flying.
Restrictions apply. All right, with that, we now move on to the first of two welterweight fights on the main card. And high-level action is all but guaranteed here as now former middleweight contender Kevin Holland faces UFC welterweight debut against the Brazilian wild man Alex Cowboy Oliveira. Well, seems like it has been a while since Kevin Holland last graced the octagon, but in that fight,
That would have been a really fast lap had I not completely
Trailblazer
blew
has
the
decided
apex
to make
there.
a run at a belt in the welterweight division, and that quest begins tonight in earnest when he faces hardened veteran Alex Cowboy Oliveira.
I'm confident I can make noise at welterweight because I've made pretty good noise at 185, and the very few people that have been able to stop me have been guys who compete for the title. So I think I'm on a good path.
Mostrar pra ele nessa noite que a categoria de 77 é uma categoria muita adrenalina, é muito disputada e eu acho que tinha que ficar na categoria de cima. Então nessa noite o bagulho vai ficar doido pro lado dele.
Already 13 fights into a UFC career that began in the summer of 2018. Kevin Holland has made his mark as a world-class talent who is ready for all comers anytime and anywhere. Now those challenges will come at 170 pounds, where Holland expects he will be at his best whenever he gets the call to show up.
With this opportunity that's in front of me, I'm trying to go out there, do what I do best, talk a little bit and smack a whole lot more.
Perhaps no one embraces fight night more than Brazil's Alex Oliveira, and his infectious energy has carried him through some memorable encounters with Yancy Medeiros, Carlos Condit, and Max Griffin. And when Cowboy faces Holland here in a matter of moments, there is a high probability the fan base will
Not a
not
great lap.
disappoint.
Essa noite eu vejo mais uma oportunidade de ter todas as vezes que eu volto no UFC, que estou aqui vendo a apresentação. Eu vou ser meu máximo, vou mostrar para todo mundo que eu estou aí para trabalhar e minha mão superada sempre.
Cowboy. It's more than just a fun moniker for Alex Oliveira. It's a nickname given to him based on his actual way of life. Growing up in rural Brazil, he was always riding horses or working on farms. Eventually, that lifestyle led to a career path as a professional bull rider in the rodeo. And then he made his way to the octagon, which he does tonight for the 22nd time in his career. But Alex is still very much a cowboy at heart, so he didn't take too kindly to opponent Kevin Holland's fight announcement video, which he made while riding on horseback. He said, as you see him having fun, he told me earlier this week, he said, listen, if Kevin rides or fights like he rides, I should say, then he is in a night of trouble, courtesy of the Cowboy.
All right, Megan, thank you. Hey, that Gustavo Limo hits the speakers. You know Alex Cowboy Oliveira is making the walk. And this is his 22nd UFC appearance. Joe, when he has faced adversity in his UFC career, we're all smiling octagon side as we watch this guy just relish the moment. But when he has dealt with adversity like this before, he has come back strong as hell. Tonight, he's got a real challenge in front of him.
Well, he's a dangerous fighter because he has fun. He's relaxed. He's talented. He's powerful. He's got serious knockout power. But who enjoys himself more stepping into a cage fight? Look at this.
Gyrating away like that. Come on. Look at him go. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you're right. He does enjoy himself, and he is carefree, and that allows his techniques to just flow. That said, he's a little annoyed at Kevin Holland. He knows that Kevin Holland is looking at him as a a stepping stone, and he said, I ain't nobody's stepping stone. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to bang, I'm going to throw with everything that I have. But wrestling is also a part of the game as well. And he identified that Kevin Holland, whilst having great success as a middleweight, did also struggle with the wrestling side of things. I don't think it's going to be that easy. Kevin Holland's a very big guy, and he's rounding out his skill set. But that said, this man, as we saw, from the gyrating to the cowboy hat to the bull riding to whatever that is right now, this man's always valued for money.
Yeah, he's so valued for money. But we also got to remember, he's got grappling talent as well. This man submitted Carlos Condit. We can't forget that. He's wild and he's dangerous, but he also has technique and skill.
Won a bonus for that 2018 submission of Carlos Condit. He's had a lot of shining moments, was memorable in defeat in his UFC debut against Gilbert Burns back in 2015. Headline against Cowboy Cerrone on what was his 28th birthday. He has fun in there, there's no doubt about it, but there's sort of a different...
I should go do some GR3 now. Should we make a lobby, guys? Do any of you have a GR3 that you can come race with?
Stake here as he tries to avoid a fourth consecutive setback. Alex Cowboy Oliveira in all his glory, back on the greatest proving ground in MMA tonight.
I gotta tune my car first.
All right, so here is the 14th ranked UFC middleweight Kevin Holland dropping down to 170 pounds. This is something that he has thought about doing for a long time. Certainly has competed well at welterweight outside the UFC. Michael, he told us in our fighter meeting, I'm a true athlete, I'm a true entertainer, I'm excited to be fighting back in front of a crowd, and this guy's got the chance to be a superstar, needs a win tonight though.
Absolutely. Look, listen, the man is very entertaining, he's fun, he talks, they call him Big Mouth, he goofs around, but the reality is, he works hard, he works tirelessly. There's a reason why he's in the spot and has the platform that he has. The man loves to fight. At 170, this is his correct weight class. He used to be 180 pounds the week of the fight. Most people at middleweight are cutting from 205, 200. Now he's going to be fighting people the same weight. Of course, he's got a height and a reach advantage on many people. But let's remember, he wasn't always taken down and controlled at 185. He had some incredible performances. I mean, remember, Joe, when he knocked out Jack Array from his back, I mean, that was unbelievable. And you were telling me the other day, what was that one when he said, you got to
JWP Texas.
And Joaquin Buckley
Said I've got the GR3 GT. I can't get my 911 tune match up with yours. LOL. Grinning, squinting face. She must have got a couple different parts for my build.
I don't know. She could be able to get it.
Weigh-ins yesterday, the real weigh-in,
Not
not the official one. He was smiling, he looked great and full, did not look drained at all. I'm very, very high on this young man at 170 pounds.
The Travis Luter Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Kevin Holland, ready to produce tonight against Alex Cowboy Oliveira. Here's your tail to tape. Kevin Holland will be 30 in November. Alex Cowboy Oliveira just turned 34. You see Kevin Holland is the taller man. He will also enjoy a 4.5-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the introductions back inside of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 22 wins, 11 losses, 1 draw, 2 no contests. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Tres Rios, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Alex Cowboy Oliveira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a
That's it, huh? That's all we got.
Holding a professional record, 21 wins, 7 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, Kevin, the Trailblazer Holland. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Chris Ione.
Chris Tognoni, our referee. Kevin Holland's got a fan base. He is also the biggest betting favorite on our main card tonight, albeit slightly over Colby Covington. Alex Cowboy Oliveira and Kevin Holland both just relish being in a fight. Holland loves to spar, absolutely loves to spar in training.
Alex, you
in an era when a lot of fighters are doing less of that. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Timex, official timekeeper of UFC. Timex watches have taken a licking and keep on ticking since 1854. Holland in black, Oliveira in white.
Oh, they killed the stream. That's a dead stream. That's how you know it's done. Uh-oh. I know what that means. Maybe I don't know. My internet is like slowly crashing right now. I'm not so sure the stream still works. Yeah, I'm gotta be offline for this to be happening.